Check. All right, sorry about that, guys. Welcome to the Phame Show. This is your boy Joe Phame. We got a new video today. We got a new special guest. He's an R&B singer slash model. His name is Rasul. Kind of like Russell, but Rasul. I'm probably butchering his name, so he'll probably correct me when he gets on. But he's a very talented R&B singer that I got to link up through a buddy of mine. So definitely interested in get to know him more and actually get to hear his music that he's got coming out. So we'll be able to get to hear all that and get to know more about him. He is an upcoming artist located in the Florida area. So if you'd like to be a artist or you have some type of talent that you'd like to be on my show, make sure you contact me. Follow me on all social media platforms at Joe Phame. So that's on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Just look up Joe Phame. And I definitely want to have you on my show. So if you got a talent you want to showcase, I want you on my show. If you miss my shows, you can watch the recaps on my YouTube channel at Joe Phame. Yesterday I had a special guest that was a film producer, director. So he got to talk about all the films he did and a lot of crazy topics. So if you missed it, you definitely want to tune in and check that out. And sorry, another crazy day. Hope you guys are having a good one. It is almost Friday. Clubs and bars are finally opening back up to 50% capacity. So I'm seeing more DJs going back to work and everything looks like it's slowly getting back to normal, hopefully. And we don't have to worry about all this chaos. So we'll see what goes on. So looking forward to that. So if you guys are looking to go out and have a good time this weekend, get your drink on, this is going to be the time to do it. So once again, I'd like to all thank you for coming out. And just waiting for him to call in, and once he calls in, you know how it basically works. We interview our guests, get to know them a little bit more, what they like, what they don't like, and get to hear their experience and their growing process. So basically, it's a good stepping stone for artists that are just starting out or even growing and getting more and more. So if whatever you have, that talent that you want to showcase, to be heard, be seen, this is your chance to come to the Phame Show. It's basically like America's Got Talent, but it's World's Got Talent, and I want you on my show. So definitely hit me up. If you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, whatever, just let them know you need to showcase your talent. You need to go on the Phame Show. So that's what we do here. We are film and music entertainment, anything that relates to the entertainment industry or anything that's related to basically anybody with a talent or a passion. That's what we're here for. So once again, I'd like to all thank you for coming out. So if you're just tuning in, we do have a special guest today. He's an R&B singer and a model, and he's up and coming in the Florida area. So definitely, if you're in the Florida state, you're definitely going to want to check him out and check out some material. But this is for everybody all around the world to hear new music, to learn new artists, and definitely just appreciate the culture that we're in when it comes to people with a talent and just getting a chance to be heard and seen. So once he calls in, we're going to get started with that, and we'll get to hear some of his music. So if you're just tuning in now, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms at Joe Phame. That's JoePhame. So like I said, make sure you follow me on all the social medias and on YouTube and on Twitch. Definitely follow me on Twitch to get this exclusive stuff first. And make sure you subscribe, like, comment on my YouTube videos. All right. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
I I see partial of you. I was having this issue yesterday. I was seeing people, but then I wasn't seeing them properly. It's gotta love computers and technology, you know.
Oh man, that can stress me out sometimes.
While I'm still working on getting your face popped up, I just want to let everybody know who you are, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Well, as far as now, um, I'm 20. I just turned 22. Um, my passions lie in like I love like to stay active, Like I love to work out and stuff like that. But other than that, what I love even more than that is obviously music, which I'm sure this call is probably mostly gonna be about. And so my job right now is I'm a barber, so I cut people's hair and stuff like that, trying to make money while I'm working on building my you know, my music career.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So basically, how this work? We're gonna ask you a bunch of questions and play some of your music. Does that sound good?
All right, yeah,
All right. As I'm still having issues trying to get your picture up.
no problem, no problem.
All right. So we're gonna just. I was gonna call you back really quick, and hopefully that usually addresses the issue most of the time.
Okay.
All right. So if you're always tuning in, you realize you see me having these issues, and you can give me some better tips so I don't have these issues all the time. Sometimes it works perfectly, and then other times it really doesn't work that great at all. So if anybody has any great tips, definitely can help. Can you see me, or can I don't see you at all now?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can see me, but I can't see you at all. You don't have your video. I just see your picture. Um,
Oh, okay, okay. Let me see. What about now?
all right, there we go. No, everyone see my questions. God, I love technology. All right, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, so basically, how long have you been singing for?
um, I mean, I guess. I mean, I've been like since I was like 12 or 11. I just like go in my closet sometimes. I just start like singing, but like it wasn't until recently, probably about like a couple years ago, that I started to really like get serious with it. I guess because I realized like I actually love doing it, so I really wanted to get really good at it. So probably I don't know. I guess you could say since I was 12, which is probably like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. So you've been singing for a good 10 years.
Yeah. But I
So
don't know. I kind of just, yeah.
what inspired you to start singing and basically making your own music?
You know what? That's actually a really good question. I honestly don't even know. I think like I really started off making like instrumentals and beats like when I was like 10 or 11. And I've always just loved like the sound. Like I've always loved a nice sound, you know? And like, I guess I like once I kind of found this, like, I don't know. I kind of found it within instrumentals itself first, and then I kind of wanted to bring it out of myself. I wanted to start singing to my like bringing that sound out for myself, and then I started loving that even more. So
That's what's up. So you also model as well, right?
yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, I kind of like I haven't like really modeled like that, but like I kind of do at the same time. Like I don't like I'm not part of any kind of agency or anything, but like I do take like I try to take pretty decent quality like photos for social media to try to build my engagement, you know. So I guess you can kind of say that.
So what inspired you? Just it's okay. So if you could basically choose, if you had a profession to choose professionally, would you choose like the model end more, or would you choose like the music end more?
Definitely music. Honestly, everything I'm doing right now is for music. Like even me working right now, because I gotta have some kind of money to invest in myself for the music, you know.
That's what's up. And so, do you produce and write all your material?
Yeah, I actually I make the beat and everything, and then I go in my closet. That's like 10 feet away from me right now. And then I start producing myself. It's kind of annoying though because I mean I've released a few songs already. Like like you could tell the difference. Like now, like the production of my songs now are so much better than like when I first started. And it's like I wish I was able to like I honestly sometimes I wish I waited a little longer to make music like actual songs because I'm so much more experienced now. So
That's what's up. So, what do you mostly use to like produce your music?
you might be familiar with it. It's you know what FL Studios?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I do it in.
Gotcha. So, how long you been working actually producing your own beats and whatnot?
I've been producing my own beats for like
As long as you've been singing, or
even longer. Probably like I'll say like probably 11 years, 12 years.
wow,
Yeah.
it's a long time.
Yeah, I know.
So we're actually gonna actually dive into one of your tracks right now.
Okay.
We're gonna do your first song. It's called "Open Doors," and then we'll talk about it when we get back. Sounds good?
All right, cool, no problem.
All right.
Backstabbers, counterfeit, keep them dudes from round ya. Bad blood, spilling out like you got a deep cut. Loud mouth, keep it up. I'll just sip my teacup. Talks cheap. If you're really bad, it roll your sleeves up. No choice but to grind. I'm here working 9 to 5, trying to put this job aside. I got too much on my mind. Yeah, you know my girl a dime. She makes sure I feel alive. Trying to bring this dream to life. Do what I can before I die. They wanna see my downfall, but it's no surprise. They wanna see my downfall. I can hear the doors creaking open for me. I can see the bridge being built before me. I can hear the doors creaking open for me. I can see the bridge being rags to riches, that's the goal. A nigga gotta eat up. Long way to go, no time to kick my feet up. Can't slow down even for a couple speed bumps. Shorty must be proud cause she my biggest cheerleader. No choice but to grind. I'm here working 9 to 5, trying to put this job aside. I got too much on my mind. Yeah, you know my girl a dime. She makes sure I feel alive. Trying to bring this dream to life. Do what I can before I die. They wanna see my downfall, but it's no surprise. They wanna see my downfall,
So yeah, so that was "Downfall." What was your inspiration for that?
Honestly, my inspiration with that was pure like it was like I know what I'm trying to do and I know like it was basically just opportunity and motivation, you know what I mean? Like people always trying to like you know like I can see the doors opening for me, you know what I mean? Like I can see the open doors and I can see the people that want to see my downfall, you know what I mean? But I just gotta grind. You know what I mean? That's what the song is about. Like, I gotta keep grinding. I gotta go for my goal.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So where was I at? So basically, if you could shoot a music video anywhere in the world, where would you choose and why?
Dang. That's a good question. Honestly, I don't even know, cause like I don't even know what song I would choose to do it to. It would probably be, you know what? It would probably be to a song that I haven't even released yet, because I actually have some songs that I'm sitting on that I haven't released yet. So it would probably be like one of those. It was actually one of the ones I sent you, and it would probably be like somewhere like maybe in Paris, just because I feel like Paris is one of those like intense places. You know what I mean? Like that, the scenery is mad cool. So or something like that.
That's what's up. So, so you said Paris?
Yeah, probably something like that. Something that has like a really cool like scenery. You know what I mean? Like something like that. There's a song that I'm sitting on that I haven't released yet called "Care for You," and it's kind of like, I mean, it's hype, but it's also romance. You know what I mean? It's kind of like R&B, hip hop kind of feel. So I'd probably have it in something like Paris, like a cool like storyline. Like I want my music videos not to be like, you know, those typical like music videos where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, those typical music videos. Like I want my music videos to be like a storyline. You know what I mean? Like a whole storyline in it. It's like you're watching almost like a trailer. You know?
I got you. Yeah, because you want to like tell a story. You want to just have like a basic music video where it's kind of
Yeah.
just simple. People are just dancing randomly and just like,
Yeah.
okay, seen it.
Exactly. The thing shaking and like, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Uh, yeah. So, have you traveled anywhere around the world? Like, have you seen different sceneries or to get inspired or?
You know what? I've seen like, I haven't seen that much. I mean, I went on a cruise one time and I've seen the Bahamas. Well, yeah, the Bahamas and the ocean. That's kind of it. But like, it was still really nice. That's kind of all I've seen, other than like within the United States. I've seen like, you know, New York. That's where I'm from, obviously. And then I've seen Virginia. I've seen California. That's probably it.
That's what's up. So, what is your favorite song you made so far?
Dang, that's a hard question. I don't know, because honestly, it's hard to say. Like, I would say it would probably be the ones that I haven't released yet, because it's like seeing how much better I'm getting with the production, and then like how much better I'm laying them out, and my singing is getting better too. So it's like seeing that improvement is kind of like, I don't know, I like seeing it a lot. So it'll probably be like one of the ones that I just made but haven't released, like the one don't like the one Care for You, and the one, there's another one that I sent you called what was the name? Stay Ready. So I really like those a lot. But I definitely like Open Doors a lot too. You know, I like that hype. I try to make music that's like not just one. I don't really believe in genre, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I kind of just make something relatable and sound good. You know what I mean? So.
But if you were to pick like what genre you are, what would you consider? Like, if I know you say you don't choose one, but if you had to choose one, what would you more consider? I mean, I think I know what I would consider you as, but
I feel like it would be like either I want to say R&B, but I also got like hip hop in there. But I feel like it's more strongly towards R&B though.
Yeah, like an R&B pop kind of reminds me of like a Weekend type of feel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah.
What artist actually inspired you to basically sing?
That would have to be definitely Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
It's probably a typical light skin thing to say, but that's my favorite artist, honestly. Like he's like, his talent to me is like, I look up to that a lot. Like when I see talent in people, I really look up to that. So I want to even get better than that. You know what I mean? It motivates me to like really get to, you know, like I appreciate seeing the talent in people.
So would that be your first artist you would choose? Like if you got signed, you got to choose any artist to have as a collaboration for your first like single or something. Oh, yeah. It would be Chris Brown, or would you choose somebody else?
You know what? As much as I would love to make something with him, but like I feel like our styles are really similar. So I feel like it would be a really good song, but like I don't think it would mix. Honestly, I think it would mix, but I think someone that would mix really well with me would probably be like someone like Drake, or someone that's more of like a rapping kind of dude, but also has a really nice flow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like yeah, probably someone like Drake.
That's a good marketing move too, because some people, when you think of the industry, you gotta think of also a marketing way too. So not just having an artist that you may like that may not have a big following, but when you're starting out, it's good to have like that inspiration, somebody that's gonna take you to the next step by having, that level for a marketing perspective, to make your song reach out to more people when they have a bigger fan base. So yeah, good choice, Drake. Yeah, because I know I had another guy, he chose Chris Brown, so that's why I was like, if you so what tips would you give to somebody that maybe is starting out to sing or wants to learn how to sing? Like, what kind of tips, like when you were learning, like what did you kind of take from? Like, was there any certain tips or tricks?
Yes, honestly, it's probably the most overlooked thing. People have to relax. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like you think that you have to squeeze a note out, you know what I mean? Like, to get to a higher note. And they're sitting there like trying to squeeze a note out, but really that's damaging their vocal cords and it doesn't even sound that good in the first place. So it's good to just relax, you know what I mean? Relax as much as possible. And just you can't really get good at singing unless you're actually putting, warming up your vocals. That's really important. That's honestly more important than singing itself because you don't want to damage those. But hey, I would say relaxing and warming your vocals up before you're singing definitely the most important things.
So as you you write, you produce, you sing. If you could only do one for the rest of your career, which one would you choose and why?
Dang. All right. That's a really good question. Let me see. That would be between either singing and producing. I would say singing.
You say singing?
I would say singing because even though I can produce a lot of beats and obviously make money from it and give it to a lot of artists and stuff like that and make money like that, but if I can be, because someone like Chris Brown, he doesn't make his own beats, at least not that I know, and he's sitting here making mad money, making a bunch of songs. I think I'd want to go that path.
Okay, so that basically would bring up to my next question then. So since you would choose singing over everything, if you get to work with one producer to work on an album with, who would you choose? If you got to pick any producer you could work with.
You know what? This probably sounds kind of amateur of me, but I honestly don't. I don't really know many producer names, but I think. Yeah, I guess whoever makes
you got
beats or Chris Brown beats or Drake beats, honestly, or even Tory Lane beats, any beat like that, any producer that makes beats like that.
Gotcha. I know it's kind of a tough question. If you don't know, there's certain Timbaland, Sweet Beats, Just Blaze, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then there's other producers that sometimes you don't know the names of. They're a little bit, they don't do sporadically, or they're always bouncing around from one artist to another, so you don't really know what type of genre they're doing. So you would choose more an open format producer than particular. So would you be open to do different genres? If somebody asked you, can you sing on this EDM track, or can you sing on this reggae track, or something out of your comfort zone, would you still do it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, I feel any genre is my comfort zone. No offense to anyone, but the only thing I wouldn't want to do is country. You know what I mean? That's just not my cup of tea. But
no Little Nas next.
Yeah.
I got you. So before we dive into more questions, we're gonna play your next song, which is called "Care for You," and then we'll talk about that track. So we'll be right back. Here's "Care for You."
Ask you a question, tell me what you answer. I'm anxious to figure this out. Promise I don't have wrong intentions. No need for you to back down. Tell me, girl, I wanna know. Do you really wanna be alone? Tell the truth, cause I know the answer's no. I care for you. Why you alone, just laying on your couch? Don't gotta be lonely, let me take you out. Or come to the crib so I can lay you down. No need for you to back down. Tell me, baby, would you mind if my hands were gripping on your thighs? Now you acting kinda shy. Please don't give the red light. If you only knew, you don't gotta hide. You would understand that you did alright. You gotta give a reason, tell me why. Tell me why. Baby, why you putting up a fight? Don't you know that a real nigga gonna change your life? Drop your guard down, open up and let me ease your mind. Drop the top down, come on, let me take you for a ride. All these other dudes just wanna take advantage of you. I can't imagine all the pain that you've been through. All I wanna do is take care of you. All I wanna do is take care of you. She just need affection, hopeless romantic. She need loving and attention. Do you feel a love connection? Did I mention I want you in every way? Wanna love you every night and day. Be there when you had a bad day. Touch you in every place. If you only knew, you don't gotta hide. You would understand that you did alright. You gotta give a reason, tell me why. Tell me why. Hey, baby, why you putting up a fight? Don't you know that a real nigga gonna change your life? Drop your guard down, open up and let me ease your mind. Drop the top down, come on, let me take you for a ride. All these other dudes just wanna take advantage of you. I can't imagine all the pain that you've been through. All I wanna do is take care of you. All I wanna do is take care of you.
All right, so that was "Care for You."
Yeah.
I was feeling that track because it's like very a lot of different artists I could feel like could be inspired by that beat. Like I hear kind of like a Weekend beat, but then I hear like Trey Songz, Craig David, like really diverse, like really different type of R&B singers I could picture on that type of track. So definitely, and you even the way you sing it, you know, like I said, I hear like some of like that Trey Songz, some of that Craig David, and just you know. It's like definitely interesting how you did that.
Yeah, thank you.
So what inspired you to write that track?
Honestly, it's like I feel like honestly like I try to keep all my music like not just a song, you know what I mean? It's like it's relatable. Like I try to relate to in that song I'm relating to like not only my guys, but I'm relating to like the females too, because it's like I feel like you probably know what I'm talking about. Like I feel like sometimes like a dude be trying to talk to a girl, and she's playing mad hard to get, but you don't really know why. So a lot of times it might be because she's, you know what I mean, she's been hurt a lot in the past, so and you just want to like care for her, but you know what I mean. All this other, I mean, it's like that. Like it's such an annoying like situation, and I know that I know that's really relatable. You know what I mean? When a guy tries talking to a girl, so it's like,
yeah, I mean that's definitely a good perspective to take on it, actually.
yeah,
because you're catering to both, you know, not just like talking to like a female. You also like guys can relate to that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I feel like is a point when it comes to writing songs and creativity. You kind of want to relate to two sides. Sometimes you make a song that's catered to, you know, either males or females, but it's really inspiring when you can, you know, when they both can relate to the situation. And yeah. So what do you enjoy most about being a singer?
I love, like, honestly, the thing I love the most about it is like being able to express myself. it's such a like it's such a way where it's like I don't know. You could just it's such a good way to express yourself. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like you could like I'll just be alone. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll be driving or walking or doing something, and I don't know. I just start singing. You know what I mean? And it's like I just express myself through that way, and it feels really good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
I gotcha. So, what is your thought process when you're writing a song? How long does it usually take to like to write the lyrics to it?
It depends. Like honestly, like my ideas come from the beat. Like I let the beat tell me what to say. You know, like I hear that I make the beat and then I hear it out, and then I know what vibe it's given, and then I'm like, okay, this is what it sounds like, and then I start feeling. The flow comes to me first, and then the lyrics start coming to me, and then I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna talk about this because this is exactly what the beat sounds like, and it's relatable, and I'm experienced in this situation, so I can relate to people really well. So then everything just comes like it depends, like that beat that you heard for "Care for You." It probably took me like a day or two to make all those lyrics, because it's kind of a long song. But usually lyrics take me they could take me about like an hour, a couple of hours. Sometimes I don't know, for some reason, sometimes other songs take me like a couple of days to like write. I don't know. It just depends on the song, I guess.
So you make the beat first, and then you put your lyrics around it first. I mean, you make the beats first, and you put lyrics to go with the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
so you never like wrote lyrics first, and then try to make a beat to go with the lyrics.
I never actually tried doing that. I kind of want to try it to see what happens, but actually. No, yeah, you're right. No, go on.
Yeah, no, because like sometimes you can wake up in the middle of the night and just start jotting down lyrics or something and being very creative out of nowhere. Or you could be at work and then you could just start writing lyrics and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna have to find or make a beat that's gonna, because I really like these lyrics. I want to make something to go with it,
See, the way it happens with me, it's like really weird. Like I'll get like an idea, like I'll literally hear an instrumental or a beat that sounds really like freaking good, like in my head. Like I can hear it, and then I'm like, "Dang, that sounds really good." So I have to like record my like voice, doing it on my phone, so I could keep that idea, so I could save that for a song. And it's like I don't know what it is, man, but like before I go to sleep, like when I'm half asleep in bed, like that's when I come up with my best like ideas. Like something just like comes, like even some of my dreams, like I get like the craziest sounding like things. But those ideas though, I'm saving it for like later. Like I'm not gonna make anything with those ideas for like maybe like a year or two, because that's when I'm really gonna be putting out my best things. I'm putting out good stuff now, but I don't want to put out my best stuff first. You know what I mean? I want to save that for like when my exposure is a lot higher.
So speaking of exposure, have you performed anywhere yet?
Nope. And I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Like I know I should. Like even me and my family, that we would talk about. Like, oh, maybe we should, like, we talked about it one time, like going to karaoke, you know what I mean, just to do it.
Yeah.
And actually, one time we did do it, and my brother did it, and I just couldn't do it. It was hard, man. Like, I couldn't go up there and do it. And there was another time, actually, that I was in the karaoke thing with my brothers on the cruise, and they were really trying to get me to do it, but, like, I just couldn't do it. So
that could be icebreaker, but sometimes I know singers or even artists, they can choke when it comes to karaoke because they feel like it's more embarrassing. But when it's the actual material, when it's the songs they wrote, they know. But when they perform it, it's a whole different, like a light switch. Like you'll get that stage presence, you may get a little nervous, but it's your song, it's your passion, it's not somebody else's song. So it's not you don't have to worry about butchering their songs or how they sing it and then trying to implement it. It's your song, so you gotta sing it the way you need to. Because, growing up when I first started performing, I was kind of the same way. Like, I hate doing karaoke. Like, I'll do it. I got to be really drunk to do it. I don't like doing it. But back in the day when I was performing, it was easier for me to perform my own music, my own songs, a lot easier. I could go on stage, do my songs perfectly. And then, like, after, like, oh, we're going to go do karaoke. I'm like, nope. Like,
yeah, well, and the thing that gets me is, like, it's not even, it's definitely that. Like, it's that. But it's also with me more so it's towards, like, because I know I'm going to have butterflies when I go up on there. You know what I mean? Everyone's like sitting and looking at me, and I'm afraid that they're going to judge me. You know what I mean? So that alone is going to give me so many butterflies, and that's going to make me like sing it's not going to make my vocals come out how I knew they can come out. Like I'm not going to be able to sing. It's going to make my vocals like you know what I mean, like tight and like just weird. Like I'm not, so I'm scared for that to happen too. Like, what if I go up there and I sound like a frog? You know what I mean? And
See,
like, I embarrass myself.
that's what a lot of artists always struggle about, and like how to fight that. You gotta not go in that mentality. You can't go in that mentality. Like, what does people think? It's more like what you're gonna think about. Because just your song. You like the song. The song is good. So if people start hearing your music and they like that music, they know that song, so they can vibe off of that. They're gonna know it. All you need, honestly, is when you do your first show, is like have your family there, or have like close friends that won't really judge you or laugh at you and make you look even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just having that support, because like that support, them, they're rooting for you. So all you gotta look at is like, okay, I can put my focus on them. They heard me sing. They know what I can do. If I look at them, you know what I mean, I can just start off with that, and then you can start migrating from there to the rest of the crowd, and then you're in the zone. Like, once you feel the music, like, this is like a tip that a lot of people don't understand, because I see a lot of artists. I worked with a lot of bands, a lot of singers, and they always have this issue, they choke, and I'm like, there's no reason to choke. Don't think of anybody else. Who cares what they think? Just care about, what, I need to get these words out. Just pretend like you're in your bedroom. Like, I know it's hard, like, saying, like, yeah, you could say that, but you can't really do it. But you can, because I had worked with a lot of artists, and I had to force them, basically, I'm like, listen, look at me. Like, I had to be, like, on the side, like, look at me. Don't look at anybody else. Just look at me. They look at me for, like, a couple bars, done. They get into the zone, you know what I mean? And then they zone out, and they start looking. And then if they start feeling overwhelmed, they look back at me, kick the collective, because they know that I can give them, all right, you're good, calm, just that little, like, that little support definitely will help you in the long run, especially for your first show.
That's real smart. I'm gonna remember that, man.
Yeah. So it's just something, you gotta take in. So this is all about, growing and coming better as an artist, and, you're getting there. You just gotta get out there and actually do it,
That's true, yeah.
So have you put your music on any of the platforms yet?
Yeah, my music is on, it's on, like, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, like, all that. It's honestly kind of on anything except SoundCloud. Like, it's even on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, so.
Okay, so that's good. So there you go. You even got it on TikTok. That's one step further than I got my music on. I haven't released any of my music on TikTok yet, but yeah, I mean, it's a new social media platform, so why not?
Yeah.
So basically, if everything was going good and you got to do a photo shoot with any famous model, who would you choose?
A famous model? Shoot.
Or just famous, like, good-looking celebrity or something that you're like, yeah, I just took a picture with them.
You know what? It would definitely probably be like something like Kylie Jenner or something like that. Just because they got so much, like, exposed. They got so much clout. Like, man, if I took one picture with her, I'd probably have like 1 million followers in a day. You know what I mean? Like that I could automatically go right to my music. So it'll probably be like that. It'll probably be someone like her.
There you go. So yeah, so I mean, like, it could be like any artist. I mean, even if you took a picture of, like, Chris Brown, that's still like a big capture. It's just like back to back type style.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, or even like you and Drake, like you said, if you ever got that artist, like, with that collaboration, still like things like that,
For some reason, I thought you were talking about female, like, models. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it could be technically, like, yeah, if you were gonna, like, do like an actual magazine, but I'm not talking about like Playboy, Playgirl magazines. I'm just talking about, like, in general. I'm talking about, like, in general.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, it'll definitely probably be like Drake or Chris Brown or something.
Gotcha. So do you feel like you are always learning something new when creating music?
Yeah, man. Like, it's like I learned, like, how to make the quality better, how to flow with how to lay my lyrics out with the beat better, like, I mean, things with, like, echoes and stuff like that. I started, like, realizing, like, like, things to do better. So
yeah, definitely. I definitely hear. I hear some automation that you did on some of the tracks. So
yeah,
so that always spices up the track. So at least you know more about automation and whatnot to spread up the track a little bit. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to give this, I'm not shouting you out or anything. I'm doing this to all producers out there. I get a lot of demos a lot. So I listen to music all the time. And the one thing I always hear the most is when they edit, they are usually always bad at editing the bass or like the low ends. Because all I hear is straight distortion, like when it hits. So
those are so annoying. I hate them.
Yeah. So just a tip to you and to any of the producers, definitely want to clean out your low ends. You know, you don't want it to distort when, especially like if you're using an 808 or something, you definitely don't want that to distort because it really takes away from your whole track in general. Like it really, it's a really big distraction, and it's just a tip that like I said, I give to anybody really listening out there right now. I've just been hearing more and more where it's just every time that kicks hit or something just sounds like and just sounds like so piercing. I'm just like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, I gotta chill with that because I hear that too, and I'm like, why is it sounding kind of muddy? Like I want it to be more clear. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. You're right.
That's like I said, I heard that on one of your tracks, and I had to lower the volume so we could play it out properly. But when I first played it, it was like, and I'm like, whoa, what? Like it was like really out of nowhere. So
yeah, exactly.
Nothing against you, nothing against anybody. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just a lot of, especially because you're doing everything. That's why, you know, you're not just singing and writing lyrics and using somebody else's beat. You're also making your own beats. So you're also taking an extra milestone, you know what I mean? So you're doing double the work, triple the work.
So you're saying like lower the kick and like some of the bassy.
It needs to be EQ'd. So you need to adjust your EQ, adjust your low ends. So definitely, you know, you want to split up the track from the kick and the bass and the sub bass and the 808s. Like you don't want it to clash with each other. They need breathing room so they don't get that muddy hit. So definitely EQing is definitely a big thing when it comes to that. EQ and high ends, low ends, mids. I would recommend this to anybody. Also, I'm not sponsored by any plugins or anything, but iZotope, you can pay like the subscription like through Splice. It's cheaper. They have a mixing and mastering tool, which is amazing. Like basically that alone can mix your track like perfectly. It's kind of like an AI system, right. and it listens to your whole track, gives you a whole perfect balance, and then you can just fine tune what you need, but it'll make your track sound amazing. I use it on all my tracks. I'm obsessed with it now. I'm not sponsored by a plugin, but it's such a great way, especially for new producers that don't know really how to clean that muddiness out. It basically, it's iZotope. Yeah, it's called Neutron 3 and Ozone 9. So it's like a bundle package. You pay just like a monthly subscription of it. It's like $25 a month or something, and then or you buy it outright, but it's like $1,000. You buy it outright, so I don't know. Okay. Just make payments. It's easier just to make payments on things, and then you can use that plug-in for your mixing and mastering, and it just makes it so much cleaner, and you'll be really surprised. And they have another plugin called what's it called? I think it's a new track or something like that. It's mostly for vocals, and it really makes your vocals sound amazing too. And like just those 3 plugins alone can make your whole track sound amazing, and then you can just fine tune everything around it, you know, and then just use whatever reverb, you know, delays or anything like that. So this for any producers, you know, trying to get their mix and mastering, just to practice with the ear training and everything. So this shout out to everybody out there. If you're listening and you're still getting new and you still want to learn these little tricks and tips, just something I like to recommend, because I want you on my show. I want you to showcase your talent, but I also don't want to hear
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't want to go deaf or whatnot. But yeah, so you have any big projects that you're working on? Any albums? Any new songs?
Yeah, I keep making songs after song after song, but it's like I don't want to keep releasing songs if no one knows who I am, you know? So like the thing that I want to do now, like right now, like I'm trying to do a music video, but it's been hard to get around to it. I guess I've been a little busy, but I mean I can't make that excuse, so I just gotta do it. But like if I can make a music video, I can use that to like monetize and advertise like on so many different things, like, you know. And in the meantime, I'm trying to just like get, you know, a lot of like exposure and engagement on like especially like TikTok and like Instagram, you know. So like honestly, I probably make a song, like I make songs like every week, but it's just like I'm not gonna sit here and keep releasing them, you know, if I'm not gonna get any streams. So I guess music videos are the biggest thing right now.
Gotcha. You kind of just gotta like focus on improving and basically, you know, building, and then take the group ones and maybe make an album or like an EP and release that. I think people should go back to the old days. I don't know, you know, growing up from back in my days, it was old like digital. Like when we made tracks on, we had to go out and hustle. Like we'd be like, yo, here's CDs. Obviously nobody uses CDs anymore, so I guess it'd be flash drives now. But you basically like, yo, here's my album, check it out, whatever. Anything you can support me, you know, helps. You know, I used back in New York, I used to sell my albums in front of Virgin Records, and I had like, I was only like 14, so my album quality sucked. So I had to sell basically what I had just from talking to people and just networking. And people will buy it just for you, just because like, what, you're a humble person. I actually, if you want to check it out, you have like your iPhone, you have something where they can listen to it, and like headphones, just like a little clippets. You don't want to give them the full thing because you want to give your whole stuff away. Just like a little simple, like, oh, I'm feeling that, yeah, and then you can just give it out, and then more than that will build up a better record. So like little things like that, networking, which I don't see anymore, which I feel like some artists should go back to those old routes, because it's kind of like a business. Word of mouth will
true.
get you that exposure, and then you'll meet good connects, and then somebody like, you know what, I got a venue you want to perform at. That's how I got my first venue. They saw my CD, like, I got you a gig you want to perform at. So it's just like little tips and tricks that that may work for you, because you got the talent, you definitely got the voice to get out there, and to get your music out there. That's what everybody wants, is get their music out there, and so definitely I see you getting there. But what do you love most and hate about what you do?
I love most about, again, it's like saying, I love most about the expression and the way the music can make you feel. That's what I love the most about it. But what I hate about it is, honestly, what I hate about it the most is like, I hate like I love making the song, but like mixing and mastering it, like sitting on my computer for hours just looking at the same things, like I hate doing that. So it's just like, but I know I have to do it to like do what I gotta do, like especially like there's times like I would literally, like, my closet like right there, I would sing all night long, like sitting there making a song all night long on my feet. And there's no problem with that. Like, I like doing it. But then it comes to like mixing it and mastering it, I'm just like, that part is annoying.
Gotcha. Sometimes like when you take on too much, you want to take on too much because it's very drawn on you, and then you're stuck on a song and you're dwelling on a song. Then sometimes you never finish or release it because you're just like, I'm over listening to the same song 100 times, and especially tweaking and editing it. Sometimes, especially when you take on that much responsibility, it doesn't hurt to send it to an engineer, to be like, can you mix and master this track, and then you can find people that will do it for either dirt cheap. You can go on Fiverr, or you can find someone in your local area, and they'll do it just so they get the exposure and they get the practice. Because some people like to do that over, I don't got the talent, so I can mix and master your track, and you can sound golden, but I can't sing. So, some people will try to do that, and it'll take less stress off of you, and then more creative of actually making the beat and actually writing your lyrics and writing your sing, and then you're more focused on that, which will make you a better artist overall instead of taking on too many things at once. I learned that the hard way. I always did everything, took on things the hard way, and you don't see yourself progress. You progress at a slower rate because you're trying to learn everything instead of just focusing on one thing, if that makes sense. That's
true, yeah.
Yeah. So, once you get your song out, you lay it out, try to reach out to certain people and just be like, yo, can you mix this track for me? You never know. You can maybe find someone on Fiverr, do it for like $5-10 or something, and then they'll do it, and then that's one less thing you have to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah. Or you get those plugins. Like I said, that cut down my time like half once I got those two plugins.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, my editing went from like days of editing down to like hours of editing. So, little things like that, but it still takes away because I'm not writing songs anymore and I'm not singing songs anymore. I'm just focused on producing. So I have to edit and, mix my own stuff because I'm just working on the beat. But then I'm like, here you go. You sing, you do whatever. I'll do the rest. So it's good to have that balance and not overly do it.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. That's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah, because then you'll lose interest. So, you don't want to lose interest, and you don't want to have empty projects just lying around. You can be like, I did an awesome song, but I really don't want to edit it. Especially if you did a lot of, like a lot of layers. Like I did like a, 50-layer track, and I really don't want to edit this because it's 50 tracks. Like, because it's all stacked up.
That's true, man. Well, that's definitely true.
So just something, just to think about if you want to ponder on that. But before, we get out of everything, we're going to play your last song called Stay Ready.
Yeah, see, this one's definitely probably for the girls. Yeah, this one's for the girls.
All right, this one's for the ladies. So this one's, shout out to the ladies, this one's for you. So stay ready. Check it out.
The titles, baby, do you copy? But if you would like to, you can call me Poppy. Do me a favor and don't tell nobody. My little baby thinks she ready. But I don't really think she ready. I just put the tip in. She already screaming. I give her the business. When I'm all up in it, yeah, I got her body flipping. Switching up positions. Baby, hold up, listen. Don't get your feelings caught up. I only hit you up because I know you down to fuck. Middle of the night, I need you coming in the clutch. But I don't think she expected this. She ain't got that action. I need all of you right now. Lay down. I'm gonna give you 7 rounds. Baby, how's that sound? Are you ready? You gotta stay ready. Tell me, are you ready? Baby, tell me, are you ready? I know she not ready. I know she not ready. Right after we finish, on to the next round. Come on, girl, let's get it. I like the way she moves, shorty super freaky. I might be the one who's not really ready. Yeah, yeah. Body so exotic, I might wanna wife it. Think I touched her stomach. Deep strokes, yeah, she loves it. Got her coming like it's nothing. Hit it with precision. Baby, hold up, listen. Leave when the sun comes up. When I need your body, maybe I'ma hit you up. But until then, I wish you best of luck. I really hope that she expected this. This was just a moment. I need all of you right now. Lay down. I'm gonna give you 7 rounds. Baby, how's that sound? Are you ready? You gotta stay ready. Tell me, are you ready? Baby, tell me, are you ready? I know she not ready. I know she not ready.
Yeah, that was Stay Ready.
Yeah, man. What do you think about that one? Like, how do you think the quality of the lower ends were in that one?
Yeah, that one was a little bit better. Yeah, I would just recommend more of your voice would probably be a little tweak. Some of the reverb would have to be a little bit adjusted. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you put auto-tune or anything on there, right? You didn't put auto-tune on there?
Nah, I don't need that auto-tune.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, so it's just a little reverb then and a little echo. It's just like a little touchback on that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the song sounded good. Definitely like a Chris Brown vibe.
Yeah.
I have to say each song does sound different, which I like because usually sometimes you'll hear exactly the same style to like each one, but I always feel like I'm listening to a different artist on each song, which is good because it gives it a different taste, it gives it a different flavor. Like that's the same guy, like it gives you that wow factor that people look for in an artist. So, that's definitely something gotta keep doing and definitely just keep switching it up so you don't sound like anybody else. That is the thing. I mean, you do kind of sound like a lot of different artists, so maybe just coming up with different ways to make it more your own. Just like different harmonize or a different something in your voice, just to make you a little different than the rest of the artists out there, just to make it you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Because I definitely hear different artists. I hear different inspirations. Which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good, but you still want to make it your own,
Exactly.
You don't want to be like a straight copycat. So,
exactly.
Yeah, but besides that, though, I was feeling that track. A lot of people are feeling that track. Shout out to Emily. She was in the chat. She wants to know when she can hear these tracks. Like, are they already out on all the Spotifys and everything?
Only Open Doors is, but those last two, those were some of the songs that I haven't released yet, and yeah, those ones that I haven't released yet. I'm going to do a music video with Care For You, and then I'm going to really try to advertise with that, and then I'm probably going to release, that one, Stay Ready, So, I don't know when exactly I'm going to release them. I'm hoping I'll be done with this music video within the next week or two, and then we can see what happens after that.
All right, man. Sounds good. Well, I do want to thank you for coming out, taking some time, and spending with us. Anybody you want to shout out or anybody before we head out? And
Oh, no
also,
problem. Probably my cousin Niall. He's the one who actually kind of got me into this anyway. But I don't know. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you, honestly. You're giving me the opportunity here, So I appreciate it.
thank you. No problem. So where can they find you? Like, where can they find you on all the social media platforms to follow you?
My Instagram is just Rasul, then Rashid. That's my last name, no periods or underscore. And then my YouTube is Rasul Official. And my name on all social media is exactly the same. It's just Rasul Rashid.
All right, sounds good, man. Definitely we may have to do a collaboration with you because I do like your singing style. So we may have to do a little collabo.
That sounds good. All right.
So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for coming out, and hope you enjoy the rest of your night. All right, man.
You too.
All right, thanks again.
No problem.
All right, peace.
You too.
So that was Rasul, definitely a talented R&B singer on his way up. You definitely, when you hear different singers and you learn who they are and where they're coming from and their backgrounds and how they're trying to progress, you really get to feel the artist and actually know what they're coming from, which makes it more unique. And what I like about these type of artists is they want that criticism, and sometimes positive criticism is something that a lot of artists, they're either good at or they're really bad at taking. And I feel like any type of person, like say, I know everything, you don't. I feel like even celebrities that say they know everything, because most of the time they don't even know everything either, and they still learn every day too, and they're professionals. So take that as it is, whatever you guys may want to take that as. But I definitely say be humble, be respectful, but definitely take criticism. Definitely learn to grow, because there's always improvement. No matter what you do in life, there's always improvement. So if you're a comedian, there's always ways to make better skits to be even more funnier. If you're a juggler, like just different tricks, and whatever you do as a profession, there's always improvement. No matter what you do, there's always struggles and things you come across in life that will bring you down, sometimes make you doubt your talent. And so this is what I actually just want to say, leave on that note. If you have doubts about your talent, or if you're nervous, you're doing it for you. Try not to do it for really anybody else, especially in the beginning. Do it because you love doing it. It's your passion. You have a passion for it. You like what you put out. You like what you do. Honestly, that's the most important thing to take from life. Do what you like doing, and just keep on grinding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll have this video up. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. That's at Joe Phame. That's YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Just at Joe Phame, Phame. We are here every week from 8 to 9 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Next week's going to be a little bit different. I may only be doing 2 shows, maybe only doing 1. I have some scheduling conflicts next week, so hopefully I can work that out and change it up, and we get some new guests in here. I'm working on a old lady roster for next week, so I'm hoping I can pull that off. So get some ladies that we can interview. So like I said, make sure you follow me on all the platforms. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the night and have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace for now.